De Cristo, another beautiful Sunday morning here at the church. We just wrapped up our 8 a.m. worship service, getting ready to go into our 9:15 worship service. Today in worship, we are celebrating the blessings that God gives us and turning back around and blessing God and thanking the Lord for all the goodness in our life. But this is that which takes place in between the before and the after. This is the interlude. This morning in the interlude, we are sharing the good news about our yearly confirmation camp. Every year, our confirmation students go up a little bit north in Arizona to have their confirmation camp experience together. They have some fellowship, they have some games, they have some worship, they have some Bible study, they have classes, they have everything. And so this morning, to hear more about it, we're going to invite Pastor Jeff. Pastor Jeff, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Pastor Jeff is going to be going up to camp with the confirmation students this year. Tell us a little bit about what happens at that camp.
Well, it's really a great time, Pastor Matt, for them to deepen their faith. It is a special week away. They're away from their phones. They're away from everyday life, and it's an opportunity to grow. As you said, they have some fun. They have some games, some fellowship, but also there's a lot of worship, and there's a lot of Bible study and learning more, and it's just really a special experience that you can't get maybe in a 1-hour class here on campus.
And I know that there is some classes where the students are actually being taught part of the Christian history, part of our faith. Can you tell us about what happens in those classes?
Sure. So the leaders, including the pastors, we teach them about the basics of our faith. Sometimes it's about our spiritual disciplines in life. Sometimes it's about the creeds of the church, so the Apostles' or Nicene Creed. Sometimes we learn a little bit about our Lutheran faith, but it's always shaken up a little bit every year, a little bit different, but it's kind of foundational stuff that they deal with together.
And the ultimate goal of confirmation is that a student confirms their own faith. Could you tell us about why it's called confirmation and what that means for a student?
Sure. So it's confirmation. I also like the term affirmation of baptism because in our tradition, in the Lutheran Church, you're baptized as an infant. Your parents or your godparents, they make the promises on behalf of the child. And then this is their opportunity in their junior high years for them to affirm their own baptisms. So it's really a deepening of their faith, and it's the opportunity for them to mature and grow together.
And where is this camp held?
It's up in Sedona. We've been going to the same camp for about 30 years. We've been blessed there. They allow us to cook our own food. The kids sleep in cabins there, and it's a really nice setting right near Oak Creek.
Thank you so much, Pastor Jeff. Thank you for all your work with the confirmation
great
students.
message today, by the way.
Thank you very much. All right, come on in here, Connor. I have Connor here this morning, too, because, Connor, you joined them up at camp.
Yes. So this will be... Well, technically my third time up at confirmation camp. I went through it myself as a middle schooler, and then when I was a senior in high school, I was a high school leader. But now being part of staff, I help out with AV, pictures, video, and small group discussion.
Now, since you have the unique privilege of going through it as a student and now going back to help in a leadership role, what's the difference between the two perspectives there? What do you think?
It's a real full circle kind of experience where I can remember being their age, going up, and the experience that I had, and now helping with other trips, whether it's winter retreat and summer trip, understanding how much goes into it on the leadership end in terms of prepping, the small group discussions, any fun activities that we have planned, which most of which are still a surprise at this point. So, but it's a lot of work, and there's a lot of passion and love put into it. And so being able to help facilitate that experience for these new confirmads, the one that I had when I was their age, is just a great honor.
Now, without giving away any of those surprises, I know there's some special things that happen.
Yes.
Without giving away any of that, what is one of the highlights for you in the camp experience?
Honestly, with all the different things that we have planned, I'm going to be working behind a camera a lot and capturing all those moments so they can remember those things. There's a lot of things that they're going to be able to take back home with them, literally and figuratively, and spiritually, most significantly.
Great. Well, thank you to you, Connor. Thanks for your help with confirmation camp and all that you do at the church. God bless you.
Thank you.
All right. Now, our most exciting guest for this morning, Lauren, come on in here, because now we get to talk to an actual student of the confirmation experience. Good morning, Lauren. How are you today?
Good morning. I'm doing great.
Now, have you been up to camp before, or is this going to be your first year at camp?
This is going to be my first year at camp, so I'm really excited.
You're excited, and tell us about how you're feeling going into it. You're excited. Is there anything that you're looking forward to? Do you know anything about this camp, or is it all going to be new to you?
I know a little bit of the activities that we're going to do, but for the most part, I do not.
Okay.
So I'm pretty
And have you been a part of the confirmation here on campus? Have you been going through the classes, or are you just going to be getting into that?
just going to be getting into that.
This is all new for you. I'm so excited for you.
Thank
So,
you.
Lauren, this experience of being able to affirm our faith, as Pastor Jeff said, is going to be quite the experience. So, you're going to head up to Sedona. You're going to be with Pastor Jeff. You're going to be with Connor. You're going to be with many other of our leaders, including some of our youth leaders, and it's going to be a great time. Lauren, I wish you the best. I hope you have the best week there, and God bless you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. You too.
All right. This is a great week for La Casa de Cristo. Not only do we have confirmation camp this week, our students and some of our staff leave today on Sunday, but later in the week on Wednesday, we also have a group headed down to Mazahua Valley Ministries in central Mexico. We have a mission team going down there. So we're going to talk about that trip as well. These people are going to go down to, if you took your finger and you put it smack dab in the middle of the country of Mexico, you will see exactly where they're going. It's a city called Atlacomulco. I know that's a mouthful, but it's just about 2.5 hours outside of Mexico City. And we have a long established partnership with the group down there. They have their own church, a local church, and they work with a lot of the churches in the area as well. So we're going to have a mission team go down there. And I'm sharing all this with you because if you join us again for the Interlude next week, you're going to hear all about that trip from some of the team members that are going down on the mission to Mexico. Lots going on. We just wrapped up a great week of Vacation Bible Experience here at the church. Over 400 students here at VBX, in addition to the 150 plus volunteers that were on campus. We had a full campus, and we had a closing ceremony on Friday night. So much going on. Many people that think that the summertime slows down here at the church. It does not. We just keep on going with the ministries, and we look forward to what's next. Thank you to all of you for joining us for the Interlude today and for worship. God bless you all. This has been the Interlude.